Jones 5 footage got revealed at D23 and Ryder. You were there. Tell us a little bit about the experience of being there and what you saw that we couldn't see.
Well, surprisingly, I got to say it was the most emotional bit of the entire Marvel Star Wars Lucasfilm panel. Harrison Ford comes out, practically he couldn't hold himself in. He was crying already.
I
He
saw a
was
clip
saying
of
how
that. It was
much.
so sad.
Yeah, it was wild to see. It made me emotional. He was talking about how much the role meant to him, and he said, "I'm done. I'm done with this film. I'm done falling for you guys. But this one," and he points over to his co-star Phoebe Waller-Bridge, and he says, "This one right here is amazing." And he could barely hold himself in, but I mean, he talks high praise of Phoebe, as well as when James Mangold, the director, is out talking about what a dream it is doing this film. But we got some trailer footage. We got a trailer.
Yeah, okay. So at the panel, obviously you see the actors. You see James Mangold there hyping it up, talking it up. The theme song's playing. I'm about to throw some pictures up here of what the stage looks like. But tell us what you saw in the trailer that we were not allowed to see. That's what I want to know.
Well, I think when it comes to cinematography, this film looks gorgeous. It looks like the best of what Indiana Jones is. It
Yeah.
has kind of the setup there is Indy. We see Dr. Jones. He's a professor. It's Harrison Ford. I will say Harrison looks so great in this. He looks
Which is
so good.
awesome. Great to hear.
He looks like he can hold his own. He doesn't look as old as what you would think. Like
Okay.
he looks like he looks good in
Yeah.
shape, for his age.
Sure.
Dr. Jones working as a professor, and we see the return of the character Sala, with the red fez cap, talking to Dr. Jones, saying, "I miss the sand." Like
That's
something
totally how
like
he talks. You're right. You nailed
yeah,
it.
he's like, "I miss the sand," and Dr. Jones saying, "That's behind me," or like,
Yeah.
"I'm through with all that." Cut to action sequence after action sequence in the city, a car chase scene with Dr. Jones and Phoebe.
Mm-hmm.
They're on a car, kind of fighting it up, fighting each other. Dr. Jones is
Indiana Jones is
on.
fighting Phoebe?
No. They're
Okay.
fighting together
Got
like
it.
goons or something. Guys
Sure.
on cars on a during. I think this takes place during the 70s. I want to say it looks 70s era
Okay.
because I think or maybe early, but late 60s, early 70s. He's on a horseback riding.
Yeah.
He's Harrison Ford is horseback riding in this, and he's looking great in the city with a horseback, kind
Oh,
of going through. There was some montage of that. The coolest shot. There's a silhouette, kind of a wide angle
sure.
side shot of a train going and a car behind the train driving up to it, and Harrison Ford is running on top of the train like an old school
Oh,
train.
yeah.
It's the most like awesome set piece you can think
Okay.
of for a movie like this. And then you get looks at Cillian Murphy, the villain, in a full leather getup,
Oh,
thinking of
yeah.
like I think it was I don't want to say Temple, no, not Temple of Doom. I think Last Crusade, the one where the skeleton where they kind of melt. He
Oh,
kind
yeah,
of
yeah.
looks like a character like that, full leather getup,
So
like
we don't know the title of
glasses.
this movie yet. It's like there's gonna be a subtitle. There's always a subtitle.
Yeah, yeah.
And we don't know really what it's about, what he's trying to find, because I'm sure he's
Mhm.
gonna try to find something.
Yeah, that's true. Maybe a treasure out there. The speculation is that this character is actually his granddaughter, which
Hmm.
I mean, I guess the age. I mean, they could
Was it be
make that work.
Marion's daughter or something like that?
Yeah.
Or
Well,
Marion's
no, I think Marion's great. I mean, granddaughter. I
Marion's
guess they
granddaughter?
have a kid, and
Whoa,
then I
okay.
don't know how that girl. Yeah, depending on the age, I don't know. Maybe daughter, but
Okay.
I don't.
That's
If
just a
there's no
rumor. Yeah.
relation, yeah, just a rumor. If there's no relation, I'd be happy about that. Let's see. We get the horseback riding. The last kind of shots are a slow pan close up into the hat and the whip, and then you see Dr. Jones. Probably the coolest thing ever of Indy. He's there whipping his whip in a kitchen. Well, in like a yeah, kitchen, or not a kitchen,
Like a
like
commercial
a dining
kitchen?
room,
Okay,
a
okay.
dining room, a
Yeah.
dining room. He's there whipping it like loud, right? Saying, "Get back!" And
Yeah.
there's like 20 people there, all bad guys, kind of looking at him and like standing back. He's like, "Get back, you mothers!" or whatever.
Yeah.
He's like says a funny joke, and he's whipping real good. And everyone's kind of cheering at this point. And then like 20 people pull out their guns and point it at him, and then he does this kind of like gesture, like, "Okay, yeah, I know what this is. Y'all brought guns to my whip fight."
And then does
and
he
then he jumps out. He kind of like jumps
Yeah.
out of the way, and like everyone like boom, 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 like
Yeah.
shoots like at the
Well,
window.
this
And so
is
it's
like
kind of a funny
you remember in
tag.
Raiders of the Lost Ark when the guy's got the sword and he's doing this, and then Indiana Jones
Mhm.
just pulls out a gun and shoots him.
Just shoot. Yeah, it was a joke callback to that. It
Totally.
was great.
Oh man, I'm so excited for this movie, man. I think James Mangold. I really hope he nails it. I'm glad that you said the footage looks good from what you saw.
I
Man,
will say it looks very Spielberg. Like how Spielberg shoots on film and kind of the light, how it
Hmm.
Like lots of light leaks and kind of just the visuals are just
Yeah.
gorgeous. Just,
Okay.
man, I just can't talk highly. I can't talk any more highly of this. This was the
Wow.
best trailer of the whole panel for me. It was
Wow.
very emotional, very emotional.
Oh man,
It's
I'm so
crying.
excited.
Oh, and also I will highlight the score. Like at for the first half of the trailer was like a dun, 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 dun. It was like a
Yeah.
slow orchestral of the theme, and
Sure.
then it ends with dun, 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 and like
Of
a
course,
full
the full
thing,
thing.
full
Yeah.
thing. And I was just like, ah, and then it just goes Indiana
I
Jones
can't
as the
wait.
title card. It's
Here's
great.
here's my homework, Ryder, is I gotta buy these
Mhm.
4K re-releases of Indiana Jones and watch those because it's been a while. I haven't visited, you know, Indiana Jones in a long time,
No,
unfortunately.
me too. Yeah, they're doing like an IMAX screening, I think. I gotta check
Are
that
they
out.
really?
Of Raiders. Yeah.
Right now? Is it happening right now?
Yeah, right now at the Chinese
Or
theater,
the
I see
Chinese?
they're doing Raiders IMAX, like a restoration of it.
Oh, I would love to. They released the restoration, so that's so cool. Yeah, that'd be awesome.
Oh, nice. Yeah,
Oh,
yeah. But
okay. I
yeah,
gotta check that out.
lots of exciting stuff for you to be excited for, and we'll be talking about it soon.
Yep. Guys,
Mhm.
if you want to know more about Indiana Jones 5, you can stick right here with Strictly Casual. If you like the clip and want to listen to the whole episode, you got two options. Two options, Ryder. Number one, you can listen to the entire podcast for free on all audio platforms. You're just going to look up Strictly Casual Freeze Frame, and it'll be a little yellow box. It'll say Freeze Frame, a Strictly Casual podcast. Click that. We're the latest episode. This episode's probably titled D23 something or other because that's the big news. And if you want to listen to the whole video podcast and watch that here, you can become a member right here on Strictly Casual, and that'll get you access to all video podcasts, both with Freeze Frame and with Checkpoint. So stick right here with Strictly Casual. Sub down below. We love you guys. Thank you, and we'll see you on the next one. Peace out.